everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Driving to work today because I came outside and my cat has gotten on my same schedule, and so he times it when I come outside, and I just can't resist. It's like I come outside and he's like, meow meow. And I'm just like, all right. So then I end up getting a thing of food. And then all of his cat relatives come out. I'm like, where did this cat come from? Well, we've got a bunch of woods behind the house. And so it's not surprising to see a new cat every now and then. But I definitely took the litter that we had to the Humane Society last time. And so I'm just sitting here like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. You're a new one. Who are you? Where did you come from? What, like, and yeah, it costs money to feed these cats. Like, I just can't help it. I come outside and they're just like, I'm helpless, feed me. And I'm like, all right. So yeah, there's that. Now I am left to sit here and talk to you guys on the ride to work, which is fine. Good morning, T. Zanny. Hey, Helena, we've missed you so much. I was actually just going to tell everybody that we were going to go ahead and say a little prayer for you and the stuff that you're going through. That's all I was really going to say. But if you guys pray, please keep Helena and her family in your thoughts and prayers. She needs a little extra. And so if you've got some to spare, definitely say a small prayer for Helena. And, yeah. I need my sunglasses. It's actually bright. We've got sun. Whoa! Good morning, Gopher. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. We got this. My car's not even been on that long that my heat's not even really working yet, and it says it's 31 degrees. Supposedly here in Virginia Beach, we're supposed to get like 12 inches of snow on Saturday or something. That's gonna be a good time. Ava's weekend with me is this weekend, so we're just all going to be holed up together in the house, and I better get some board games or something, right? Oh God, it's never a dull moment ever. Just got things going on at all times. I don't think that I would like it if it was boring, so we'll have a good time with that. Last night they were predicting that we were going to be able to get to see some of the Northern Lights, and they lied. I even downloaded the app. It's like the KP index or something like that. It monitors for the KP index on the app. And when I turned it on, when I downloaded it, it said it was at an 8. But then it also still said that there was no chance of seeing them where I'm at. And so I was like, okay, they got the time wrong. What's going on? So then I went to go look it up, and it said between 10 and 2. But at 10, the KP index was at like 4. And I'm like, I don't think this is correct. And then I didn't really see anyone posting any lights. And so I was just like, all right, yeah. But I swear to you guys, I will gonna see the lights one day. That's what I was trying to just say. But hey, it's way too early. And I'm still rhyming. Because I still rock, even though it's early. Anyways, so what's been going on in true crime? I caught up on some of the stuff going on with the Spencer and Monique Tappy murders. The ex is clearly a psychopath. Stories coming out from relatives about how terrible he was, and his ex-girlfriend, I believe, came out and told her story about how terrible he is. So it was very calculated. He's going to get a severe premeditated as long as they can prove that he did it, which I don't see how they wouldn't be able to prove that he did it. But he brought a silencer allegedly, and wow, it's been 16 months. Awesome. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but time flies when you're having fun. So yeah, he brought a silencer allegedly, and so that determines premeditation and just planning, and you got to go somewhere to buy that. I don't even think that's actually easy to purchase somewhere. So for whatever reason, he just stayed mad, never let it go. And like, I can't imagine dating somebody, breaking up, or getting married, breaking up, and that person still being obsessed like 8 years later. It's ridiculous. He should have had some other hobbies or something. I mean, he was a surgeon. So that's just horrific on the poor kids. At least, you know, I guess he didn't have hatred towards children and didn't hurt the children. But I mean, they're going to be hurt because they're left there without their parents. And one of them is old enough to most likely be affected by it, mentally, physically, probably, who knows. But it's just horrible that stuff like that happens. And, you know, if stuff like that is going on in your life, like an ex like that, it's really important to document that kind of stuff. Because, like, wow, thank you, Helena. It's just important. It's important to have it documented so that when something does actually happen, the proper people can get in contact with the proper people and hand out the proper punishment. Thank you so much, Helena. If you got a new membership from Helena, please let her know. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, evil people these days. What in the world? Yeah, there's so many. It's like, do you know, I really wonder if we just are being overwhelmed with the evil just because we have the ability to witness or personally see it, or is it always been this bad? Like, because you got to think about it. All of the bad serial killers are like from back in the day, you know, Bundy, Gary, whatever the hell his name is. I'm bad at stuff in the morning. I can't even remember my own name right now, but you know what I mean. They all came from back in the day. The only, you know, recent supposed serial killer, which I still think is possibly Brian Koberger, and you know, it's not proven that he is one, but for me, in my opinion, I don't think that you go from 0 to 60 and start just taking out everybody, especially for no reason. But that's neither here nor there. But the only ones we know of that are infamous are from back in the day. So is it like now we just have such an ability to be able to be shown all this bad stuff, or has it just always been like this? Just back in the day, we didn't have social media and we didn't have people pushing it into our faces so easily. Or is it a combination of both? Is it just getting worse, but now it's worse because we can see it so clearly? I don't know. It's just so bad that you can't really, like, where's the feel-good story? There was a story, and I need to post it. I want to post like a little clip of it somewhere, because I love a feel-good story. We get so many bad, sad, terrible, horrific ending stories that we don't really see good stories. And there was a story this past weekend. It was a woman that drove her vehicle into the water off of the pier on the Lesnar Bridge. And it was at a seafood restaurant by the water that this Navy diver, or Navy rescue swimmer is what he called himself. He was eating, and another gentleman that actually ended up being the one that pulled her out was there. Then there is another 2 other fellows that were in the video. But what happened is the woman drove herself into this water off of the pier. Not like at the oceanfront. At the oceanfront, that happened last year also. And they could not grab that man, and he ended up passing away. Rest in peace. But with this one, this woman drove herself, and this Navy diver did an interview. And he said he was at her door trying to convince her to open the door. And she kept saying she doesn't want to be here. And so, like, he just kept telling her, you know, everybody has days like this, you'll be okay. And this is what he's telling us on this interview that he did. And it's so funny because he's like a surfer dude, and he's like telling the story. And basically it was like he started the story out by saying, oh, he's just eating lunch, and then like, whoa. And so it's so funny because the comments were like, whoa. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But he talks about how he got to the door, he tried to get her to open it, she said she didn't want to be here. He told her, you know, it's not your time to go, and we're here to get you out, and everybody's had bad days, and it'll be done before you know it, and it gets better, you know, that kind of good stuff, feel good stuff. But the person in the front went to bust out the windshield, and then the person in the back had already cracked the back window, and that other gentleman had gotten in through the back, and he was literally throwing clothes and everything that he could get out of the back of the vehicle so that he could have easier access to get her out. And it started to sink as soon as that second person broke the front windshield, which to me, I'm like, I would never try to break the windshield. To me, it's like, I feel like that's what made the car sink. But I mean, it started sinking. When it started to sink, it went like, for real, 0 to 60. Like, it went down quick, within seconds. And so, like, you hear these people on the sidelines watching, you know, their husbands and their man and this woman in the car go under, and it's like this horrific shriek, like, ah! Like, people are just, rightfully so, but you give it like 3 Mississippis and suddenly, you know, they all come out of the water, the women and everybody, and the divers helping the other guy, because he's the one that actually helped the other guy get the woman out. But I mean, he was there helping. So it was just this great feel-good story with the happy ending. Everything was good. They of course took this woman to the hospital to get some help, and I'll live happily ever after. So they do still happen. We still get really happy ending stories. We still get good outcomes, even though we're not really shown them very often. But I think it's important. I think it's really important to actually pay attention to those. Hey Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? It's always been that way. Mainstream media doesn't always cover these cases. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think it's purposely fed to us, though. Like, I think we're purposely given negative stories so that we would have, like, a negative mindset on things in life. And I don't like that. That was a little scary. Sorry, guys. I'm just like, hey, guys. My hair still does not do what I want it to do. I don't really know what happened. I've never had this bad of an outcome from shampoo and after color. Like, I have this, and then I have like just flat head right here and like poof out here. So we gotta figure it out. But I'm getting ready to go into work. I got a minute and I'm here finally. So you guys be good. Thank you so much for being here with me every morning, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bicycle.